Yes, you're right, dear. Only his body is here. The boy we knew is elsewhere in others' hands.
Yes, Mother. Come, let us go home.
He was a good boy, wasn't he? No matter what they say, we know he was a good boy.
Yes, we know.
Goodbye, my boy. My own son.
Come, Mother. Leave him to others now. Leave him to death. You must return to life.
He was a good boy. A good boy!
Yes, Mother.
Crazy old woman.
Grief clouds the mind, don't it?
Good boy indeed. Trouble that one. Always cause trouble.
You was no good. No conscience. That was your trouble. You did what you wanted and the devil take the hindmost.
His poor mother. Did you hear her carrying on? She thought he was a good one.
You fooled her, didn't you, boy? But no one else. We all know you was a bad un. A big, overgrown bully.
We were too late for the funeral.
It's been a bad night. There's strange currents in the air.
I don't like it. I don't want to be here. We should go, Master.
Quiet, Gorgo. Our place is here.
Yes, Master.
I heard you mention ale, did I not?
Yes, sir. As soon as this here coffin's in the ground.
It's the third grave we've dug tonight without stopping.
My friend here,
Yes, me. I'm his friend.
and I would appreciate a few moments beside the coffin by ourselves. A few minutes to say farewell to a companion. Suppose I give you this, and you go have your pint of ale and leave us to our grief. Just a few minutes and you can resume your work.
I don't know.
We have been here for several hours.
And your companion will not leave us, will he?
No, he'll be here when you return.
I suppose it's all right.
Soon, the world will know Victor Frankenstein, not as just another scientist, but as the one who pierced the barriers which have existed since time began.
And you don't know what awaits you. You don't know what my master can do.
We are going to do what no man has done since the first small creature crawled out of the sea. We are going to create life from death. Reverse the very meaning of existence.
Yes, Master.
This was a decent man here, a strong man with a good brain. The rest of the body we pieced together is ready to receive this brain. Let us get started. Give me.
Well, But we don't want to know what happened to it, do we, Aunt Frederica?
No, we don't.
Good.
Thank you, Berta. That'll be all.
Thank you, ma'am.
She'll never get that child trained.
It would be such a pity if she were. There's something rather charming about her innocence, don't you think?
Charming, yet tiring.
I've always thought it so nice of you and Uncle to employ so many of the townspeople here and on the farmland. And how loyal to you. Well, they should be.
Pitiful it's nothing.
And how grateful they are, as we all are. Especially me.
Oh, now, Elizabeth, you have brought such joy into our lives. When I came here to live with my brother, I thought I would end up the usual maiden aunt, taken care of and being taken care of. But my brother took you on as his ward and brought sunshine into this house.
You embarrass me.
And now with my brother gone and I myself in charge of everything, I realize how strange life can treat me.
And I shall always look upon you as the mother I never knew.
When your marriage to Victor takes place, I will leave.
No, none of that. You are going to stay here after Victor and I are married. This is your home as much as mine, and I know Victor agrees.
I'd always hoped, as had my brother, that you and Victor would join in matrimony, but I want to be sure it's what you feel.
Yes, of course it is. You know it is. Me and Victor have been destined for this wedding since he was 10 and I was 3 and he pushed me into that mud puddle. I knew it was not for love.
Yes, but I have often wondered
What?
if perhaps Henry, you three when you were young, you went off to university. Never mind. I shouldn't have brought it up. It's just, I have wondered.
Oh, Aunt, you are so subtle. Am I? Henry was, I believe, what term should I use? Infatuated with me. Does that sound conceited?
No, dear, just truthful.
We 3 grew up together with him living so close by. And then when he went away for those years of university, when he came back, it was as if we were meeting again for the first time.
You being so young and pretty
And available.
made you even more desirable, I see.
Yes, but Henry will always be our best friend. I love you.
And your feelings for him.
That's of a very good friend. I wish Victor would come back tonight. Perhaps for dinner, do you think so?
Yes, spent so much time up there.
Yes. Why can't he have his laboratory here, in the East Wing, for instance? But no, he has to have it way up there atop that mountain.
And the way the townspeople talk of the wagon loads of equipment being hauled up there almost daily. What does it mean?
I don't know. But Victor says when this experiment, as he calls it, is completed, he'll be famous. The world will be on our feet. But Aunt, I don't want the world. I only want a marriage, a home, and children.
I know, my dear.
He's changed so of late. What do you think is really going on up there?
I don't know.
I don't want to know. Yet, in some ways, I feel I must find out. Victor, what experiment are you working on way up there in that laboratory?
Hurry, man, hurry!
Coming, master, coming.
Quickly before it's too late!
Here it is.
Quickly!
It is still cold from the cellar.
Good.
Cold and damp.
Let me see.
Here, it's perfect.
Yes, cold now as it should be.
But soon it will be warm.
Well, when the blood comes coursing through it, then it will move again. You can even shake hands with it, Gorgo.
Yes, yes, you put the pieces together and you make me a friend. I'll soon shake hands with my friend.
The tray. Hand me the tray.
Yes, master.
Yes. The rest is ready. It is better than before.
The first hand we had, no good.
It wouldn't have worked, but this one is going to be perfect. It is the correct size and will fuse properly.
Then we bring my friend to life?
Well, once this is in place, then all we have to do is wait for a storm, and we will implant the brain just before the heavens open up.
Lightning, much lightning.
Well, as much as the heavens can send down. Elizabeth, I told you not to come here.
Please, Victor, we are worried about you.
Are you ill? We haven't seen you in so long.
I am fine. My experiment is almost finished.
What is it? What are you doing in there?
Send them away. They must go away.
I will be home shortly.
Can we come in? Can we see what you are doing?
Yes, please let us in.
No, no.
Not in here. Never in here.
We are coming in.
The door is bolted. Go away.
Victor!
In the name of God, go.
Victor! Such excitement.
Oh, yes, miss.
Now calm down and tell me what it is.
It's a gentleman, miss.
Is that so extraordinary?
This one is, miss.
What is he? Tall, short, green, blue, what?
No, he's just a gentleman.
Oh. I see, Berta. A gentleman you would like to go out walking with. Is that what you mean?
Oh, yes, miss.
Did he ask you?
Oh, no, miss. He's a gentleman.
Who do you usually go out walking with then if not a gentleman?
Well, I mean, he's a real gentleman. I mean, oh, miss, you confuse me.
Do you suppose this gentleman is still standing in the hallway, or has he left by now?
Oh, I hope not. His card.
It's Henry. Good heavens, girl, this is our dearest friend, Henry Lovett. Show him in at once.
Yes, miss. With great pleasure.
Henry, where are you?
Elizabeth.
Henry, what a delightful surprise.
Let me look at you.
Come now.
You've been among all those beautiful city creatures and all their finery.
But no one can compare with dear Elizabeth.
Did you come here just to embarrass me?
No.
Because I love it. Tell me more.
You'll become too conceited.
Then tell me everything. Your work since the university in estate management, has it been rewarding?
Very. And soon I shall return here for good and tend to my family's holdings.
We three together again? Just as if we had never grown up and separated.
How is Victor? Is he here?
He's at his laboratory.
Yes, I heard he has turned that falling apart mill into his workspace.
You can see it from here.
And that is where he is working on his mysterious experiments?
You've heard of them?
A bit, from his letters, which have not been overly informative. I thought perhaps you knew them.
I know nothing of his work. Victor doesn't confide in me. He's becoming a stranger. Henry, I'm so worried.
But everything is all right between you two. Isn't it? The marriage, it is still going to take place.
Yes, indeed, in due time.
But I thought it was to be this spring.
And so it was, but it seems experiments have taken precedence.
Over your marriage? I don't believe this of Victor.
Henry, you don't understand.
I understand that we have both been in love with you since the first day we met. And
Don't.
Victor won your heart, that I know. And I stepped aside best as I could. But now, what is he thinking to postpone your wedding?
Henry, we three have been as close as any people could be. But we have known from the beginning that Victor and I were betrothed, so we've ignored any other feelings which might have grown between us, and let us keep it that way. Please, dear Henry.
As you wish. But let me just say that if ever Victor mistreats you, or your feelings for him alter, that I can...
I know.
Henry Lovitz, I heard you were here.
And Frederica.
Join us for tea and stay a while. We have hardly seen so much of you.
No. I can't stay, I mustn't.
Surely, for a few minutes.
Oh, any other night, but not tonight.
What's tonight?
Tonight there is to be a storm.
Yes, I heard a severe electrical storm.
Oh, the grandfather of all storms.
Then why go back up to your mountain, to the laboratory? Stay here with us.
Tonight is to be the climax of my experiment. Tonight, history will be made up there. After tonight, life as we know of will be thought of quite differently.
What is this experiment? Tell me, please. You make it sound so exciting.
Oh, it is beyond exciting. It is daring to cross into the absolute unknown.
Let me come. Let me be there with you for this.
No! No one must be there! I have my assistant, I have all I need.
I too could help.
No! Let me alone. All of you. This is the night I've waited and worked for. But I must be alone! Alone!
Dr. Hellstrom, Victor is such a brilliant scientist. Why would the university not let him continue his research?
He began telling the instructors what they should do, what experiments they should make.
Tact has never been Victor's strong suit.
He began skipping lectures and spending more and more time in his laboratory.
But with his mind, is that not to be expected?
Yes, but he began demanding more specimens to work on.
The university always had an ample supply.
He wanted not only the ones we had on hand, but more fresh ones. Excuse me, miss. We scientists are used to such talk.
I understand. Please continue.
I should not say this, as I have no proof. But after Victor and the university parted companies, there was a rash of burglaries.
That's ridiculous. A member of the House of Frankenstein, a thief?
Elizabeth, I believe the doctor was not referring to common burglary. Were you, doctor?
Henry is right. I refer to the appearance of a ghoul.
grave robber? You can't think.
As I said, I have no proof. But Victor told colleagues he was never at a loss for cadavers.
This is all too horrible to believe.
Elizabeth, let me send you home. Doctor, please wait here for me.
No, Henry, I must stay. We must face the truth, however ugly it may be.
As you wish.
There's something neither of y'all know that I'm hesitant to mention it.
What is it?
Well, it may be of no importance. I hope it is only a coincidence, but...
Yes?
Just days before you arrived, Henry, there was a robbery in the next village over, in the cemetery.
A body was stolen?
Yes, it seems the mourners had just left and the gravediggers were about to bury the person when two men appeared. They said they were friends with the deceased and they ostensibly sent the two gravediggers away while they had time to mourn.
Two men, you say?
Yes, and when they returned in a half hour, they found...
Yes?
I can hardly say the words.
Come, my dear, you must. What did they find?
It had been desecrated. It was removed and was lying beside the coffin, and...
Yes?
It was split open and the brain removed.
Here. It's okay. It's all right. If you rest.
A brain. A brain is missing. Two men. You say Victor has an assistant.
So it seems.
And his preoccupation with mastering the line between life and death. Does this mean, could he try? The storm. You said he spoke of a great storm.
He said it was necessary to his experiment.
He was always so sure there was a connection between light and electricity. Do you think?
Tonight. The storm is tonight. What has he planned?
We must go. We must go to his laboratory at once.
Elizabeth, let me send you home.
No, I must be with you. Don't you understand, Henry? I must know. You of all people should know how important this is for me. For us.
Yes, I do.
Come, there's not a minute to lose.
What is it? What do you think we'll find up there?
We shall soon know.
I pray it will be all right.
Pray if you wish, but I'm afraid it may be too late for prayers. Come, hurry.
Check. Everything must be right. One small error and he will not live.
Away! Go away!
We must come in.
No. Master, they're forcing the door.
We must see Dr. Frankenstein.
No. No. Master, they're coming up.
Henry, how dare you come in here?
Victor, we must know what is going on in here.
None of your business. Get out.
I have Dr. Hellstrom with me.
Dr. Hellstrom, what are you doing here?
I come as your teacher, or perhaps your student. We shall see.
And Elizabeth.
Elizabeth? No. I beg of you, don't stay. Go home now before it's too late.
If this is so important to you, then should I not share in it?
No. Get out, all of you.
As a scientist and your friend, I must remain.
We shall stay.
Master, this room is on tight. We must not miss it.
And we shall not. Very well, then. You have asked for it. Stay down over there. Dr. Hellstrom, you'll be interested to know that during my experimentation in that laboratory outside of Vienna, I had a heart. A human heart. Don't ask me from whence it came. I was out of the room for an instant when it was illuminated by lightning. I rushed back in, and the heart was beating. A beating, do you hear? Only for an instant. But it was then that I knew that there's a connection between the greatest electricity we know and life itself. Furthered on that experimentation, and I have arrived at this. It is a body put together from many other bodies. It has never lived before in this form, but tonight you will see it breathe life. Just a while ago, I put the final element in place. The brain. Triumph. I know it. 1, 2, 3! It is over. The electricity has been transferred to the body.
My friend, does he live?
Did it work? Is there life?
Henry, I'm frightened.
It's all right. I'm here.
Well, speak, Victor Frankenstein. Was it successful?
My friend, does he live?
I heard. I'm not sure, but I think I heard a heartbeat. Was it only my imagination? My desire to hear it? No. There is nothing now. No life.
Victor, my boy, you could not expect.
Failed. I have failed after such hard work and so long a time. So long!
It's for the best, I'm sure.
Failed! What was that?
What?
I heard nothing.
There, you heard it, didn't you? Tell me you heard it.
A sound, yes.
It lives! My creation lives!
My friend lives!
It lives! It lives! It lives!
It can't be.
Is it possible? Look, it's moving.
Can it think?
If so, what does it think?
Is it human?
What does it look like?
My friend.
Gorgo, stand back!
But
Back, I say!
let me help you, friend.
Gorgo, leave him alone, you fool!
No! No! You're not human. You're not my friend. You're ugly!
Ah! Ah! Yes, I know what must be done.
Quiet with us again.
He kills. That we know.
Poor Gorgo tormented him because he is not perfection. But we are scientists, Doctor. We can study and learn.
Is his heart rate as slow as before? Perhaps he's in a coma.
No. It's hard as... There, it's all right. You'll be all right.
He wants something.
Yes, but what?
He knows who you are. He knows you created him.
Yes. I am your friend. You can trust me.
He's looking to you for guidance.
It's all right. We understand what you did. The Gorgo... The Gorgo tormented you. He was bad.
We're better off than some. We got 2 big landholders here. They take care of us and our families, don't they?
That they do.
Good deal better than other villages. That I know for sure.
For sure.
I don't mind telling you, I had my worries when old Baron Frankenstein died.
I had my worries too.
But that Miss Frederica, she took over right proper. A great lady, that one.
Great, yes, great.
She's carried on just the same as if the old Baron was still with us.
He's gone though.
I know that.
You know that.
Between the Frankenstein and the Lovitz families, we're lucky.
Yes, lucky.
But now the young Victor Frankenstein has returned, I have my doubts.
I have my doubts too.
There's odd things going on.
Most odd, yes. Odd, that's the word for it.
Odd. That abandoned mill young Victor has turned into a working place? There's strange things going on up there.
Strange. The other night during the storm, there were lights up there. As bright as the lightning, and I thought it was the tea making me see things. But no, my old lady saw them too. Bright lights.
And the Frankenstein Manor House. There's odd things too.
Has your girl been talking out of turn?
My Berta's a good girl. She is.
A good girl, yes. But what does this good girl have to say?
You'll hear for yourself. I told her she could get away to meet me here.
Then we'll hear straight from the horse's mouth.
What's that?
As it were, not that Berta's a horse, but we'll hear information straight from her mouth.
I only got a minute, Mom. I'm on an errand for Cook.
Sit down, my dear.
Evening, Berta.
Tell us what's doing at the manor.
Well, there's something going on, all right. I told you Miss Elizabeth took to her bed after they carried her in.
From where?
I think from Dr. Frankenstein's laboratory. They was talking about something going on up there. Anyway, she's up and about again, and that Dr. Hellstrom.
That's the doctor from Vienna who's supposed to have only stayed one night, but she's still here.
She's staying with us at the manor now, and she's helping Miss Elizabeth. She seems to know a lot about what's going on up at the mill. Her and that nice, handsome Mr. Henry. They're up there right now.
Why? For what?
They was talking about whether to destroy something or not.
Destroy something?
Yes, but what?
I don't rightly know, but whatever it is, it sent Miss Elizabeth into a collapse, and it's worrying all of them.
What could they be going up there to destroy?
What indeed?
What's so bad about that?
They was carrying something.
What?
A man. They was carrying a man.
Most likely 2 buddies helping another who had a bit too much at the pub.
No, this man was lifeless. His head hung down funny like. He was dead. I could see that. I tell you, he was dead.
Where was they taking him?
Well, they went off into the woods, they did. And just as I started up here, they came out again. Alone, the body was gone.
Does seem like we ought to report it, don't you think so, Miss Horst?
It's our duty.
Hold. I'm not positive, but I am quite certain that one of them was the new doctor that came into the village and...
Yes?
Dr. Frankenstein.
But why him?
I know your bird has been saying some strange things going on up at the manor.
And up at the old mill.
What should we do? I don't want to cause any trouble for the Frankensteins, them being such good people and all.
If it was Dr. Frankenstein you'd seen, then there could be nothing wrong. Strange things have been going on, it's a fact, but that man could be doing no evil.
What if it was him? What's going on up at the old mill? What is Victor Frankenstein doing?
Nonsense. You shall have the greatest marriage in the history of mankind. We've always known that right from the beginning.
And that's what worries me.
What?
That we've always known. Always. We've grown, we've changed. I still love you more than you know, but I've become so tied down to my work that I wonder if it is not what is most important to me right now.
I'd rather share you with the laboratory than with another woman.
this experiment, this creature I have created. Look what it has done to me. I cannot sleep from wondering whether or not I've created good or evil, right or wrong. It is there in my mind all the time until forgive me. I cannot let you see me like this.
It'll be all right now that this creature will be destroyed. It will be how it was before.
Before? Can we ever go back to before? Can we ever be the same again? You saw what I did. It revolted you. But I know I cannot stop. I will just go on further and further into the unknown until I cannot ask you to share in such a life, can I?
I've known for a long time now that I'm but a part of your life. And I accept that.
I fear I'm incapable of offering you more.
I know.
We three grew up together. You and me and Henry. It was so natural for us to become engaged. Everyone expected it. We do have love for each other, I know that. But there is Henry and I...
No, Victor, stop right there.
Am I being selfish in keeping you from a fuller life with him?
No, please.
But I know that he loves you and I can tell you have feelings for him.
No, never has a word passed between us that would indicate we have anything more than a deep affection.
Never, Victor, I assure you.
Henry.
Henry, I'm glad you came. I've been waiting to find a time to step aside if it is what both of you want.
You must believe I never approached Elizabeth in any way.
Well, but I've seen the way that you look at her. The way you talk to her. I know, Henry, my friend.
What I know is that I am to be the best man at your wedding. And I shall be so happy for both of you on that day.
I've always known what a true friend you were. But never more than at this moment.
Then let us speak no more about it. Come, why do we not go out into the garden and get some color back into Elizabeth's cheeks?
Victor's too worried about Dr. Hellstrom.
Would it make you feel better if we went up to the laboratory to make sure she's all right?
Yes, it would.
Go, you two, and bring back some good news.
We'll hurry.
You rest, Elizabeth.
Wait. A word. I love you. Both. Very much. I just wanted to be sure you know that.
We do.
Miss?
Yes, Berta?
It looks like the gentleman's going out again. Does that mean no tea?
I'm afraid so.
Cook will be upset, she will. She made those little cakes you all like so much.
Just bring me a cup, Berta. And why don't you have one of those little sandwiches? We won't tell cook.
Oh, thank you, miss.
Be safe, you two. God be with you.
Woo!
Quick! Henry, up here!
The creature. Watch out.
Dr. Hellstrom?
There, the table.
Doctor?
Good God! Oh.
Broken. Her neck has been crushed.
The creature, where is it now?
Oh, he could be anywhere by now.
What could he be doing out there?
Don't you see? He's looking for me.
Why only you?
He blames me for its very existence. That's why he attacked me once before he realized what he really was.
He killed Gorgo and now Dr. Hellstrom. And that means he is after everyone who was here at the scene of his birth. That means me and you and good God, Elizabeth.
Do you realize what this means?
What?
He can think. He has emotion. He feels.
Yes, he feels revenge.
Well, that's what he's seeking now.
But he wouldn't harm anyone he didn't know, would he?
No, I think he's just after us, unless...
Unless what?
Unless someone angers him.
Come and play with me. I hear you. Where are you? Come here. Oh, I don't want to play hide and seek. Come out. Come out. Wherever you are.
You knew I would come here, didn't you? That's why you came back here. You can think, you can reason, you can feel. Then you must know the end is inevitable. You have done evil, so I have done evil. We are both failures. I only pray that no man ever repeats my mistake again.
Ashes to ashes, dust to dust.
Farewell, Victor. My good friend.
You must forgive what he did.
How many failures before one success? I must go up to the laboratory and just destroy what was left of his work.
Should we not give the creature a proper burial? Perhaps here in consecrated ground? Maybe he was human. The line was thin indeed.
If you wish.
Good and evil. What a struggle they had up there.
But he destroyed the evil. It is gone forever.
Is it, Henry? Or does what we do go on after we are gone?
He destroyed it. It is gone forever.
I wonder